Good evening, everybody, and welcome into another installment of the Farm Bureau Insurance Coach's Corner. Great crowd on hand, as always, here from the Buffalo Wild Wings in Charlottesville. I am Dave Kane, the voice of the Cavaliers, and glad you could be with us tonight. And always happy to be joined by the head coach of the second-ranked and, yes, still unbeaten Virginia men's basketball team, Coach Tony Bennett. 45 to 43, Hokies with a lead. Wahoos with the basketball. Parentes, Brogdon, Anderson, who takes the alley-oop pass and sends it down with authority. That is your exclamation. We're all tied. The designed alley-oop. Justin talked about your early Christmas present to him, if you will. It was the designed alley-oop that tied the game out of a timeout. Rehash that story a little bit for us, if you would.
So about 2 days before the game, in practice, you know, we were kind of nearing the end, and I called the guys in, and I said, all right, green machine, that's good. I said, get in your 2-3 zone. And I said, now, Justin, contain yourself. And I said, we got a little, and he kind of looks at me, he goes, what? He thought I was mad at him, like he was acting up or something. He didn't know what I was getting ready to do. And I put it on here. I said, now we're going to go here, and we're going to throw the, he's like, a what? An ollie what? You know, he was kind of, we were having fun with it. But it's just, sometimes you do that. You see things on tape, little things, and you as we say, you brown and serve, you borrow. You know, it's not, there's no real original ideas. And some teams like to say they've got original ideas and that's our invention. And, you know, usually you're borrowing things you see and tweaking.
Coach, all right, next up, one of the most anticipated college games of the season as you get set to play host to number 4 Duke on Saturday. Is it a relief to finally be able to kind of talk about this game? I know you've been hit up with the question as a coach. You don't want your team thinking about anything but the game in front of them. And finally now, here you can talk about it.
No, I think that's why, you know, we've been faithful to doing that all year. We've never thought about it. We're going to think of these next 3 games or this segment of the season. It's just what is next in front of you and really getting ready for it. And that's what you have to do, because if you don't do that, you know you're in trouble. And here we are. And certainly we know how talented they are. A special offensive team. 3 of the players I got to coach as an assistant when I was on the USA Under-19 World Championship team that Billy Donovan coached, in Jaleel Okafor, Rashid Suleiman, and then Justice Winslow. So I got to see up close and, you know, personal how talented and how special they were. And obviously a guy like Okafor offensively, he comes along once every so often with his skill set with his hands, his footwork and touch and passing. So, and they've got really quality players around him. So it's a special team, and obviously great challenge, great opportunity for us.
So you know all too well how good that team can be, having got to know those guys a little. You know, college game day's coming to town. Do you try and shelter the guys from all the noise that comes around with this game, or do you just kind of accept it for what it is?
Well, I mean, I think it's not wrong to enjoy and you know, go with it, but as we always said, if you glory in it too much, then it's a problem. Then you've taken it too far. You enjoy it and get ready to play. And I think because we have guys, we've talked about it before, who have experience, who are either upperclassmen and even went through some of the experiences last year of build-up and all that, I think they know that you got to be right, you got to be ready. And what's going to matter is when that ball's tipped, you know, who can execute their stuff the best and get after it and know you'll need everything for that. And really for the fans, for the students, for the people that have meant so much to our program, it's so exciting for them. And, you know, the young men certainly can enjoy it. But as I've always said, the real celebration comes in trying to play as well as you can in that setting.